Hello and welcome once again, YouTube fans and friends. I am your humble and gracious captain, Bank 60s, right here on this great game, Uboat. On the heels of a wildly successful patrol in the Mediterranean and wildly fun and interesting as well, we have new orders. We're making our way toward the port of Alexandria. BDU needs us to identify some of their anti-aircraft defenses. We'll have to sneak in at night. And this is where we've managed to creep close to here. We're back on the surface after sundown, and we got many hours to go for observations. I'm kind of debating when it is I should go ahead and go down again. There was one thing I wanted to take a look at. So southeast, that's about down this way. We can't see the coastline just yet. Nor any patrol craft. Can't say I'm in a big, huge hurry here necessarily. I mean, we have all night. I would say there's an evens chance, 50-50 that we attract enemy attention because we make a mistake. But I don't know, maybe it's 60-40. Try to give myself a little more credit, but I'm going to keep the boat on the surface for now. Getting a little more and more uncomfortable with it, closer we get. So we'll slow it way down. All right, let's see what we can see now. Lighthouse. There's our port facility there. Or the shoreline. Oh, I see. That's the city. Alexandria, big town. We've got torpedoes remaining. So after we observe this AA, if we see some juicy targets, boyo, I think you may have a good bet if you're betting that we're going to go for it. We got a little channel right here, it looks like. Interesting. All through here? Question mark? So let's go kind of like through here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Natürlich, Herr Kaloin. Kurs setzen.
Through here.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kind of like that. And the idea is just to stay submerged the whole time. We're going 10 kilometers an hour. I mean, which means we'll make this whole trek in a little over an hour, with all hopes that here in the middle of the night we won't have any trouble. Let's get the captain up. I think I want to just do a little writing here. All right. Yeah, okay, so this is actually, we got to catch quite up. Here, we find each other. Days past our last encounter. I'm happy to report 2 more successful enemy merchant hulks sunk due to the efforts of the brave crew U-616. It has been a pleasure to say the least. Once again, after hunting down our earlier prey and after surviving the near miss, the near fatal encounter, near fatal brush with enemy aircraft before that, I decided to send the first enemy merchant down with sole use of the 88mm deck cannon. It took quite a lot of AP ammo to finish the job. Initial craft, but it was ultimately done. Got a ship here. I can't tell what that is from here. It looks like there's something in the way. Ah! Merchants. 1 stack. Oh my. Couple of explorers, it looks like. Uh-oh. Daddy like. Got another. And another. And yet another. Wow, look at this. Boy, oh boy. I wonder if they're all in there, though, where we can't get at them. Holy crap, look at all of them. Another one? That's an Empire Tower. Holy moly. I think those are all like inside the port facility. Too hard for us to get at. We'd have to be in there. Let's come by close.
Auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Actually, you know what?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Alright, let's
setzen.
come by
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
close.
Kurs
Like
auf diese
this.
Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
We'll come all the way around like this.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
And then I think I may want to come back
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
like this. And we may take it out further, actually, because of the lighthouses. And then come back here, maybe we just, you know, when we get around to here, we'll take it out to here. And on the surface, we'll circle back around. I gotta think there's gonna be air defenses somewhere in this, you know, in the, where the lighthouses are, for sure.
Grad.
Including
Alarm!
one
Auf
right
Gefechtsstation!
fucking there.
Auf Gefechtsstationen. Anlauf beginnt. Handelsschiff. 275 Grad.
Another one there.
Handelsschiff. 280
Another
Grad.
one there. Another one there. Here's where our jetty wall comes back. Got another one that's like right there. I don't think that we'll find anything if we go deeper in here. I really don't. So, I mean, other than temptation. Okay, headed right down that way. Kind of around the bend here. Right here. That's our target corner that we're headed to. Slow burn tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Slow burn. Ain't that right, Hazel? Ah, got one. Passing right under this freaking lighthouse. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we will be able to see him out here. Like most of them, maybe. Maybe there's like one or two that are going to be a little more difficult to spot. I wouldn't be surprised if many of them are near these towers like this. Like there. Not sure how we'll see it. That. Bam, got another one. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we'll be looking for one more. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wir schaffen das. Tauchen auf 5 Meter.
That's okay. That's okay. Had a little scrapey at the bottom. That's okay. We're still in good shape. Don't have any warships anywhere nearby. There's our latest.
Tauchen auf 5 Meter. Alle Maschinen stopp.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Electric compressors on.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache. Auf diese Motoren wechseln.
All right, we're okay.
Herr Kaloy, wir sind abgetaucht.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
We're going to use our
Auf
electric
E-Motoren
motors.
wechseln.
We'll take a couple of cinematic shots right here. Oh, yes. I would think something's there, but no. Or behind this damn... this thing. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's cool that they've got that. I like that. That's neat. They got an old Egyptian castle there. That's neat. I'm wondering that. Ah, there it is. Got it. I think there's one more. And I believe it may be tucked kind of back near here, and near that tower there. There it is. Yes, sir, I was right. Bam. Bam. That's that then. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn tail, get on out of here.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Bye-bye.
Kurs setzen.
I mean, I guess that was easy enough, right? Now we head back. The return trip back with aircraft may be
Große Fahrt voraus.
more treacherous on the whole. I suppose we'll see. Otherwise, we could do a little work trying to bring the discipline up. And by the way, I would say too here in this moment, while I've got the time, kind of while I'm getting at this, is that, you know, discipline is something I focus on quite a bit, and I do it in the spots where we are in transit from one place to another, and it's going to be a while, and there are some things that I can do to help try to bring discipline up a little bit, and try to kind of hold it for the long term, because discipline's important for you to keep as high as you can keep it for as long as possible, because when your men become strained and stressed in a combat environment and under a high pressure situation, when you have high discipline, it really does add up to fewer instances essentially where guys are losing their shit. Now, of course, you know, you want to try to bank on in those situations the possibility that each of the different guys turns into, you know, a sea wolf or whatever. But very often that is not the case. And so you're really taking your chances having to deal with that. And so when you're in the midst of just a kind of a calmer period like this, and you have the opportunity, it's something that I just put a high value in, and that's to just do everything I can do to keep the discipline number moving higher. And now, since I've changed up those dishes, instead of a +8 per minute, we're now at a +12. Fatigue is now at -12 per minute. So what you know right off the bat right there is that even with these varied dishes that I've got, I'm at a net 0. So right now, without anything else, if I go to normal lights, if I'm playing some playing cards, Hazel found herself a chew toy. If I'm playing music, and if I've got the varied dishes with all 4 slots filled with some food to bring some variety like I did right there, then I know I'll be able to bring that discipline number back up. And so I'll wait probably just a little bit longer before we get away. Let's get further away here. Oh. You just want to be petted a little bit? You just want to get up close here to the microphone and just be petted a little bit? She will come sit close whether I like it or not, god dang it. She just wants to be on me all the time. You know, that would normally be a pretty good problem for any guy to have, right? I mean, only this is a dog, right? So take it for what it's worth. I missed my chance to do a dang cinematic shot as we were leaving. That's all right. We'll go ahead and we'll handle some of that right now. Cool. All right, now let's go ahead. Let's do one where we kind of add a little VO here. For those not in the know, that's voice over. Ooh, look at that. We're kind of traveling with the boat right there. Oh, yeah, I like this. Oh, that's cool. Just got off that successful recon mission. Man, we're going to head on home. We got air cover to deal with, though, most likely. A few hours till daytime right now, anyway, and we'll go ahead and book it. All right, so let's go. All right, so now
Ja?
Mr. Zay will get up from the card table. Right quick, real quick.
Betrachten Sie es als
We'll
erledigt,
throw
Herr Kaloi.
on a little bit of that Radio Gibraltar. I think that's actually kind of a funny thing. Maybe it's worth discussing just briefly as I kind of take it easy on my way back into port to wrap up this mission as folks are kind of hanging out here in this long form content. Hey, by the way, thank you if you are sticking out this stuff. I'm getting a lot of engagement with it, which makes me feel as though folks are just kind of enjoying tagging along for the ride, so to speak, and we're all just kind of chilling out together here on the U-boat, which I like. And so what I would say is, yeah, I like to anymore. I think it's kind of my, I don't know. I've been gaming for a long time, and I've loved. I took a huge break from it for a while, but I've really loved gaming for a long time, and I've always loved war gaming, just the same as you, kind viewer. And one thing I've never been able to incorporate that this game gives you the ability to is to implement kind of a role-playing aspect into a war game. And I've never really, I've done role-playing games, but I'd never really enjoyed them much. I'd really only ever enjoyed doing strategy and war gaming,
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
you know, the replaying of history. That's why I have this gaming channel that's called Alernate History Gaming. But what I've come to, I guess, I don't know if it's like a development in your gaming hobby, but there is this thing in me that has to try to make it as true to life from a role-playing perspective almost all the time as possible. And I have to, if I can't achieve that, then I have to use game functionality to try and at least fill in the blanks when I'm not able to actually achieve it directly, I think is the way that I would put that. But this game gives you the ability with, you know, realistic travel time. Now, it doesn't give you a whole lot to do, obviously, in the boat. Like, so for a great example, for a game that you can just jump into and you can kind of just role play in, you know, live in, so to speak, is another one that's on console called Red Dead Redemption 2 that I've talked about before. But this is another game that's kind of like that. I didn't ever confirm. So I end up, when I play, you know, I could do all kinds of things to use the time differently and to just play the game, right? You know, like but there's so many different things that I have to do. I cannot help but do because I feel like it's the way that it would really go. So there's a little explainer, a little piece of commentary for kind of the way I play the game. And honestly, I mean, I could sit around and recommend that people play that way. It's just, it's not for everybody. I kind of got the time, frankly, and I know most other people don't. Okay, we'll be coming into the aircraft danger zone. We'll go ahead, and like I did, kind of like last time, we'll travel through here. We'll get, and then once we get through the straits here, after that, I'll be comfortable pushing this button. Otherwise, it's a long way to Tipperary, and we got to get going. All right, so here's an example of what I'm talking about. All right, so we had the music on to help lift spirits. So from a role-playing perspective, I do everything I can. I don't always get it, right? Like, I forget plenty of the time. But I always try. Like at 2 in the morning, we would not have the music blaring anymore. You know, we were doing that to celebrate the attack. Okay, that's all well and good.
Jawohl.
But now we're done with that, and we're back into a regular routine. Yeah, it's a good idea to leave out these marks like this. I like this. This brings back memories. Man, it's starting to run through the fuel now, too. Yeah, dang. We seem to have lost our engineer. Unless he's still...
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Oh, no. Vogel. Luther. What? I can't find my chief engineer. There's this, there's Winter here. Hey there. But our man Henke is nowhere to be found. Okay. I don't understand. I really don't understand that. But, you know, hey. Them's the brakes, I guess. So we'll just go ahead and go forward. Get the red lights on as we enter into this next night and live with it. Maybe he'll come back randomly. Okay, I think I see his little bar filling up here. He had the little green walking symbol before, so maybe that made a difference. Maybe something I've done has made a difference. And he will reappear on the boat somewhere. It's already just about time for that coffee break, son of a bitch. Let's go ahead. Sorry, Hazel Smell's face. Sorry, Sweetums. Oh, she was sleeping. See? Oh, Hazel baby. Do you want me to go get you some coffee? I'll go get me some coffee instead. No, not you. Okay. The cutest dog ever. Yeah. Our guy Henky here, he has been out for like 2 days, it seems like. But his little bar is going back up, so... Shit. Okay, he's back.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Get him on the engines. Thank you,
Ich
Henky.
benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Once again, every time I see Luther, our party guy, hey man, I think he's got a chain necklace on too there. Hey, Luther, nice outfit there, man. One thing I was gonna do out here though, just while I was thinking about it, get that thing folded out again as we make our way home. Time for some lights out. And a little reflection from the captain, I do believe. Yeah, if the Luftwaffe can reach and begin bombing the Allied fleet, perhaps indeed we are nearly at. Thankfully, for 7 or 8 hours, just for much difficult to see. Okay, bam. This shouldn't take long. We were successful in our covert observation at Alexandria port. I trust the Luftwaffe will have plenty to go on as they plan future air raids into the enemy rear. Air raids, period. Alexandria was also jam-packed with juicy freighter targets, which I'm afraid our torpedoes were unable to damage. I believe there may have been nets in place to stop any weapons from passing into the harbor. My, what a disappointment that was. I think I spotted a dozen or more freighters, perhaps as many as 20, as we made our pass looking for AA emplacements. If I recall correctly, there was even a war-class tanker at one point. But not to be. We will have to find fame another way. Find more fame. More fame and glory another way. For now, I've had U616 moving quickly in a northwesterly direction as we make our way back to Marseille, both for the comfort and to make our report about Alexandria port. We will, of course, remain diligent for enemy air patrols. We have run into enough of them to know better. Godspeed, as always. Create. Very good. That works.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
You know what? I could probably make that even better. A little post-journal cinematic clip. Ah, I like that. That came together pretty well. Excuse me. Definitely want to try to get a little help for my guide here. Wait a minute. Is that? Holy sh... Oh, this is what I'm talking about right here. Look at this. Oh my lord. Okay, so I was just coming to take a look out here, and here we are. I was just going to come and take a look at the binoculars outside. This is kind of case in point what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just come out here on the bridge to enjoy the view, and the next thing you know, you've got yourself a an enemy contact, and holy cow, we've just run up on this thing. Of course, you know, that's way out there. That's, what is that? Probably, we want to keep it right about at 30 degrees off our bow. Tough to tell if it's coming at us or if we're chasing, at least at this point. We'll keep it in our sights though, that's for sure.
Peilung 35 Grad.
There, now, okay, so now the AI spots it. We get to get the credit for seeing it first. Love that.
Plattform besetzen.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get Zay back on the radio. Send this in. Oh, we'll take that extra cheese, baby. You know it.
Gesendet.
Okay. There she is. Okay, yeah, out to maybe 20 kilometers. So, I like our course. I think I might come this way for a bit longer. Dink. Right here. And then head that way. We'll parallel for a bit, outrun her. I think that that's the way she's going. I think. We'll just have to see. Let's make sure that we get him all the help that he can have. Oh, Hersacker here is the guy I think we want. As a matter of fact, Hawkman, you can sit down. Hersacker, let's get you out there on the observations.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
With normal lights, of course.
Melden Sie sich
Get out
zur
there, bro.
Wache.
Let's get him a little buddy. A couple of buddies.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
And very good. We'll have some staffing out on the conning tower for Hersacker right here. You know, I think probably good to kind of mention, you know, based on when I was trying to give him a little helper there, is that when we get into combat action or like really intense action, see how it's kind of hard with the controls? And what I want to talk a little bit about here is that factors into why you use this pause feature like this, because it helps to make up for the fact that the controls are kind of hanky-janky. And that's why I really appreciate the way that U-Boats made this game to have this, where it doesn't stop time. So, there's that. It slows it down. That way you can use the control. That way you can use the controls better. But here we are. Golly. I just can't believe it still. Let's go. Don't have it on the map yet. We'll make our way. All right, so as we make this approach, I'm probably okay time. We're far out. Go ahead. Probably brew up some more coffee. Let a little time go by right here. Oh, yeah. You see it again. Try to compress a bit. Till we can see some masts over the horizon. I like to look at every little detail as we come in. I love to try to tease myself about what sort of ship it might be. That's how I roll. We need to change up our schedules here. I'm afraid Vinna needs to kind of get to work. And then we can change up when his rest time is here like this. But yeah, we need him on. And he's got the energy anyway. Do want to make sure that we get eyes on with Hersacker here. Hersacker.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
This is the guy we normally put on the observation post when we're going to take a shot. Hersacker is our aiming specialist. Yeah, I see it. It's one smokestack. So you got one smokestack, couple of masts. That's what I see. So that, I mean, you know, that can't be. Could be that. I'm betting it's probably that. Honestly, just makes sense. I did just spill coffee all over myself, but that's okay. That's okay. Yes. Liking this, liking this. This will come together nicely.
Oh, goodness gracious. Are you getting excited too, Hazel? Are you getting excited too? Are you? She just went and lapped up a whole bunch of water. Holy moly. You got some wet jowls on your mouth there, sister. I gotta do something about her claws, let me tell you. Alright, focus. We'll speed up a bit here. Or, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I feel like I want to try to outdo him. Catch him up sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Oh, let's make sure we've got everybody that has their stuff.
Kapitän?
Again, I love playing the guessing game, and yeah, let's go an alarm on that. I think indeed is our Empire Bell. I think. Empire Bell friend. Empire Bell friend. But I want to try Deck of Wash right here. That's what I really want to do. Let's see if we do it. Because in the past, when we've had the videos, we haven't done it. So yeah, it looks like we're still not. We're not doing it. Okay, so instead we'll go periscope depth. And we'll go down to periscope depth.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Down we go here. And we get down, and then what has worked for us is to then go back up to Deck of Wash. Up. And here we are. Now the thing that is I'm not sure about, so now we know we're at Deck of Wash because of that alert up there. We know because of this down here being at 0, excuse me. But one thing about Deck of Wash, this is my favorite thing. Being at Deck of Wash gives you the ability to keep an eye out because you still see all the silhouette and the smoke and the enemy ship on the horizon and everything from this, even though the map would suggest otherwise, like it being way outside your sight. You can still see it if you're actually looking that way. So here you have it, just a little harder to make out. But here at Deck of Wash, you can continue moving at speed, at least that's the idea. But your lower profile, harder to see yourself, and then you can see them even better. And this periscope, actually, with the extra zoom level, is kind of good to go with if you can. And going with this Deck of Wash helps you do that sooner than you would otherwise, and you get to keep using the diesel engines and going a little bit faster that way. Now, this method where I have to go down to periscope depth and back up, I don't know. Am I using the diesel engines?
But like I say, this right here, deck awash, is the most, I believe, useful and dangerous combat-ready status state for the boat to be in here. I can go down quickly if I want to. I can continue into the attack with torpedoes. Deck awash, and you still get to use the diesel engines, which gives you the speed. That's the biggest part. So you're able to move as fast as 25 kilometers an hour. And boom, there we are. Ooh, yeah, we look dangerous, baby. But deck awash with the diesel engines running and the speed going. The U-boat is never more dangerous. I'll tell you what. We're headed toward him right now with a deadly torpedo load. Some oily fish ready to sink in them fatties. Let's go, boys. Off we go. We could maybe change our course a bit. Yeah, we probably want to outrun it and then just get up in front of it. But we're not going to stop moving. Let's go. Change our course a bit. Like so. Parallel that sucker. Outrunner. Head down in front. Turn around. Coming on around. Trapper, ambusher. She going to be done down the bottom. Yeah, I think that's an Empire Bell. I don't know, though. It's tough because it looks like it's got one of those flat backs like an Empire Explorer would have. Right? Take a look at this. I'm going to go with Empire Bell, though. I really think it's a safe bet. I think maybe they're doing something tricky with it. Now, angle on bow, you can see the inside of the bow there. You can see the shadow being cast against a pasty white paint. You can tell based on what we saw on the map, too, of course. Indeed, we're chasing. So it's just kind of another lesson in angle on bow. We won't measure it and factor it just yet. But it just, yeah, you get a better eye for it the more you're looking at it. See the shadows, the way the light's bouncing off of stuff. Helps you understand a little bit better about the way that the boat is cranked around. It's, you know, I still am about 5 to 10 degrees off every time, though. Whoa. Let's get the speed here. I think I know what it's going to be. You know, 13, 14, maybe 15. Let's see what we get. I'm starting to wonder about the rear end of this ship. If I'm being totally honest about it, I think that was the speed, so 14, all right. Don't necessarily lock that in just yet, but the rear end of this Empire Bell has got me a little bit suspicious, I will say. Let's make sure that we've got our engines running quick enough to, you know, we got them dead ahead. We got to make sure that we're coming in at an angle that keeps it nice and tight as he's coming towards us. That way we'll be in a kill shot just kind of naturally and efficiently. Here we go. Nice little shot of our approach. Let's do it. Matter of fact, I think I might want another coffee. Ooh, let's surf along with the boat, shall we? I like it. Right here like this. Yeah, man. This is kind of fun. Dang, yeah. It'd be intense. Surf with the conning tower. I'll go ahead and brew up another cup. You know how it is. And we'll make the approach here at Deck Awash deadly. Whoa. Yeah, so are we using our diesels right now? Yeah. Okay. And we're going 25 instead of, 30 or whatever because of the drag on the boat. But it looks like, okay, if you go down to periscope depth and then go back up to deck awash, that it works. Down to one coffee. Well, it'll be good that we finish this up now.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
And then let's put him on... Henke. Henke, I'm sorry, you're going to have to keep working, sir. And there he goes. Right off to handle the torpedoes. Let's go ahead and give him one more guy.
Etwas Unterstützung.
Nice little cinematic shot, guys running around trying to get that torpedo greasy, baby. Oil it up. Oil it up. It's going to be deadly. Warm it up. Oh, hot and oily. Make that eel ready to go, baby. That's what we like. No. Hey, you like my beard? It just popped up. Hello. Is there something you wanted there, fellas? Because there's just a torpedo here, that's all. An oily torpedo. We love our oily torpedoes. We love them. So we would get Banks, Captain Sixtus, on the Tennessee to enter in all of the informations.
Aktualisieren.
Yep.
Gegnerfahrt 7.
Yep.
Knoten.
That one we can go ahead and lock in. We'll have her at that speed. I think we still have
Aktualisieren.
speed, right?
Geschwindigkeit 7.
To,
Knoten.
right? Wait a minute. See that little box on the end right there? It's not an Empire Tower. I'm a little baffled by... Is it? That's an Empire Bell. Because it's got the two little ditties right here and the two little ditties in front of the stacks. Dink and dink. Let's go with it. Game trying to trick me there? Oh. Now I'm thinking again about it. Is that just a gun platform? Is that what that is? Either way. For now. I think we're getting close enough where it's time
Auf
to
E-Motoren wechseln.
moving on down. I think that may actually be an empty gun platform, and this may indeed be an Empire Explorer. Let's go ahead and get a periscope depth cinematic here.
Ruder Mitschiffs.
Right about there. And then just slow the boat
Langsame
down.
Fahrt voraus.
Oh, ended up at around 55, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right. Now we get into the home stretch. Since we don't need Vinner to do the engines anymore because we're not going that fast, he can now start working on this, dude. Obviously T2 since it's daytime. I think we'd take a stab at angle on bow here. I do see windows. I see there is light behind that many of them. I see the yard arm out this way. I see that looking like that. So we're definitely off the port bow, right? And I'd say again, we're in that, I'll call it 50, no, 46. Now, let's see how I did there. Damn it. Okay, so I was off by 10 the other way. It's 57. Gosh. I just can't quite get that right. All right, 5-7 off port. Set that in. Send
Aktualisieren. Lage 5, 7, links.
Fine. And let's recalibrate our distance here. I think that's about right. 5 sounds about, that looks about right. 5. Cool. I've played this game so goddamn much. I know what 5 kilometers away looks like. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is here with this Empire Bell, this one in particular. I really don't, because this is troubling me a little bit, the aft of the ship. It's given me doubts, but I don't know. The measurements of the two ships, 101 meters versus 123. That's a big difference. But see, I just don't think that. See, the Explorer's got another little mast that's like right here behind the bridge. The Bell is kind of more blocky looking, and it's got more crap like this one does. It's just this back end that's weird. Or maybe I'm just seeing it wrong because I'm at a bad angle, but most of the time it's just one of those aft, stern castles, if you'll call it that. Not like a gun platform looking thing like that. It's like they put a little variation on an Empire Bell just to trick you. Is that what the game did right here? If so, very clever game, because it'll throw off your torpedo shot. You call that an Empire Explorer, and you're off by 23 meters. All right, so now that we know what it is, Dink.
Schussunterlagen
Plug that in.
aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 1, 5, 0 Meter.
Plug this in first.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
Then this.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
They'll each be set for 5.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
46 meter spread worked real good for us last time. And so, let's do it, baby.
Los!
Off they go. Bam. 2 torpedoes away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh! We got a miss. And we got a hit on the other one. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. I'm glad we got this spread. That works good. Nice. Nice. She's got lifeboats out already. She's going down, baby. All right. Bam. I'd say that's a pretty efficient kill, frankly. We didn't do anything where we like came up and stopped and backed up and got into a perfect little ambush position or whatever. Nice little just swim in, follow, come forward, kill, done. And off, off we go. Just nice and efficient. Let's see what we got. We can't use either dried potatoes or canned fish. And I don't care about these guys, so. Off we go.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Shit. We don't need you.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Let's get out of here. We'll keep the markers as usual. And start heading up. So we're still, yeah.
Setzen.
We caught that in a good spot. And how about us again
Kurs setzen.
with that luck of just being able to run up on that thing? That was awesome. Any of those who are watching right now who haven't picked it up earlier, home rule. I don't push that until I get up to here. So, we were going to look at
Ja.
Dirk. What are his skills? Okay, so no, he did not do that.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi?
Let's look at what we want to do for him. This could be useful. Unlocks the ability to quickly knock out a sailor who's panicked instead of calming him down. Also, when this officer is assigned a command station, he is keeping a close eye over the crew to make sure everyone's quiet. Noise made by the crew as well as torpedo loading is decreased by 30%. Ooh, boy, that would make us just that much more dangerous in a combat environment where we're able to get under and get away and start reloading torpedoes while we're down, hiding in blue lights. We can start reloading and get stuff back in the tubes. I like that one. I do. Here we go. Management. Officer may recruit an additional sailor to aid him, meaning he gets 3 instead of 2, which helps us out on the deck gun. Not sure that the first officer really needs any. Yeah, other than for the deck gun. There's no use in having 3 with him. Navigator. This officer is able to perform navigation tasks exceptionally well. For this reason, he may increase navigation quality level to 150% instead of 100%. Using this knowledge, he can also question the course of boarded freighters, considering their claimed target port from the shipping documents. So I would do this one because it's interesting, but I don't find it to be very useful for us because we're not going on really long journeys, and so we're not dealing with constantly having to manage our navigational accuracy. And having it at 150% when we have to go all the way around the Horn of Africa or something, or the down by south of the Cape, and then around maybe into the Indian Ocean or something like that. Yeah, that makes 150% navigationals makes sense there. We're in the Med. I don't think it makes sense right now to go with this. I'm not going to do it. We've already got this with our captain. When officers assigned to command station, the stress growth on the ship is slowed. So it's basically kind of an adverse of this. So Hersacker could be the hard ass while the captain is the more soft approach one. Hersacker ultimately the more talented one. Captain 60s maybe the grandfathered in captain. We could kind of role play it that way. Because Hersacker does everything for us. He's at level 3 now. The officer shoots more accurately using the cannon and guns. In manual mode, the recoil stabilization increases. So this would be good for combat environments where we decide to come in maybe surfaced in a convoy, firing torpedoes with me, and then he is on the deck gun and I'm picking out targets for him to shoot at as we roll through an area in a convoy or something. I'm going to do this for starters. Gunner. The officer shoots more accurately using the cannon and guns. In manual mode, the recoil stabilization increases. I think that's going to help me in manual mode shoot just a little bit better. I like using the deck gun, as you guys have seen in videos past. Do check them out, by the way. And that'll be that. Not a bad time. Not a bad time. If I'm being totally honest. Right here's and right now's. First of all, to go ahead and run the fucking pumps. Let's go to a quick journal update. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Now. They say fortune favors the bold. Well, today it bears out for the brave crew of U-616. It turns out sharp eye of our first officer, Hersacker, has paid off for us once again. spotted smoke on the horizon. Growing closer. Just this morning, leading us to yet another enemy freighter sunk. It took 2 torpedoes to get the job done this time around, as has been the case before. However, once again, a successful hunt breeds confidence and diligence. I am happy to report the men are in the finest of spirits and continue to display the highest discipline and disciplined work ethic, hearty attitude, and Jack, Hazel, get your head out of the way. Put it on top of you with a pillow. And hearty attitude and anybody could fill in the word for me here. Spirits display the highest discipline, work ethic, hearty attitude, and sharp edge in battle. I don't even know if that makes sense if I had to go back and read it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I believe that will make a total of 6 enemy sinkings plus a successful recon mission in the books for us this time out. And oh, kicked me out. I hate it when it does that. And to think it's all been done in less than 2 weeks. I say I will have plenty to tell the pretty barmaids about when we return to Marseille. No more need for peeping through the binoculars at the conning tower. No, sir. We are steering you 616 quickly now back towards the Strait of Messina, I think that is. I'm not positive. Straits of Sicily. These Straits of Sicily. It would be nice to have a port in this place to visit, perhaps just for fun. I know that is not likely to be the case. Hint, hint. Game makers. No, I'm kidding. Because that would never happen. It would just never happen. Nah. Alright. Godspeed, as always. I think I'm just going to wrap it up there. As always. I'll have to go back and read that. Alright. So will that be in August? I guess so, yeah. Towards the Straits of Sicily, it would be nice to have a port in this place to visit, perhaps just for fun. I know that it's not likely to be the case. Godspeed as always. Yes, I was hoping to have a very cold end. Alright, time to fire up them red lights. Let's go ahead and fire them red lights on. You know what I'm saying? And then let's go ahead and bring the boat up. If there's any aircraft still out here, I'd be pretty surprised. I'm not gonna lie. So now you lose the air, which is fine. It's getting late in the war. Again, more long-term thinking right here. It's getting late in the war. I got plenty of gas. I think I'd like to just save fuel and not burn it so hot, not burn the engine so hot either, and conserve. We've got a whole night to work with here. Again, try to stay as efficient as possible, looking longer term. We are not going to have, I think, fuel in true abundance for a super long time. I mean, if we make it that long. We're doing well so far. But it would take an aircraft an hour or so to get out to me. I don't actually know if that's right, but that's my guess. 45 minutes to an hour. So starting at about 5, I believe. Or no, starting at like 6, 5:45 to 6. Really need to be on the lookout. They'd be coming down here off our port side or behind us if they've seen us already. Look at that beautiful view. And here we are, back in the Straits. Ah, what a good time out, everybody. Made it through. Here we are, and we're in nighttime, too. Beautiful view. As we make our way back to Marseille, now I feel okay about pushing this button right here. Head on back. 3 days later, everybody. That much more food will be gone. Let's get the debrief. August 5th, Thursday. Yes, they got the guys out on the deck again. All right. I think that's got something to do with how well the patrol went, but I don't know. They're playing a band for us. All right. Bruno Hochmann gained some points toward his Iron Cross second class. Way to be, buddy. Karl-Heinz Hirsacker, his German Cross and Gold. Gained plenty of points for that. All of his sights. And you got Captain 60s with his German Cross and Gold. The German Cross and Gold is a newly established decoration awarded for repeated acts of bravery in combat. It's ranked higher than Iron Cross and paves the way to reputable Knight's Cross decoration. Decoration. Crews commonly call this decoration a fried egg due to the shape it has. Yeah, okay. And progress toward my Knight's Cross. Very good.
And a campaign objective is in the books. Congratulations, Skipper. Your mission to disrupt Allied supply ships headed to Alexandria was successful. Operating alone in the Mediterranean, you were able to sink several enemy vessels, hindering the Allied war effort in Africa. Your skills as a U-boat captain were instrumental in the success of this mission. The U-boat command is pleased with your efforts and looks forward to your continued success in the ongoing war effort. Keep up the good work. Thank you. An extra 6,000 budget after this particular mission. 200% reputation, which will help us in so many ways. And then we're up on the next phase of the campaign. We must aid Italian naval forces and stop the Allied supply ships headed to Alexandria. Okay, so good. Same. Obviously, we'll just kind of keep at it. Here's the debrief. Empire Plowman sunk down southeast of Malta a ways. Remember that? Nearby, the Empire Dabchick. Yeah. That was after we'd gotten attacked by an aircraft. Next was the Empire Impala. Yeah, I remember that. Down this way, the Empire Puma, as we were making our way toward Alexandria. This was before we'd even received our orders to go and spy on the AA guns down there. And the Empire Prospero. Again, another one that we sunk before we got down to Alexandria. We were just on our way, interrupting shipping on its way and to and fro. And now here we had done our AA observation, and this was the lucky sinking on our way back. This is number 6, the Empire Halley. And so there you have it. A total tonnage in over 14 days, so 2 weeks, and 22,000 tons. Yeah, that's yummy. That's yummy. Plus a Vickers Wellington Mark 13. Very good. Got everything there. Mission success. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to have some level ups. Looks like. Plenty to take care of after that debrief. We'll have a little port time to spend next time, but I think for this time, I'm about wore out. Whew, that was not so long, but it'll be a fun episode to put together. It was varied, I would say. If you like this content, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. That really does help out, get the video out there to more people. I appreciate your help with that. And of course, I will see you on the next one. I'm Bank 60s.